$742.34. It's a lot, brother. Yeah. I might just buy it all. That's fine. What do you think? You agree? What you think, Baba? I love you. Yes. Come on. You want treats? Huh? You just woke up. You sure you want this? Huh? Yeah? Okay, come over there. Come on. Come on, brother. Stop playing with my feet, man. So I was on live last night with Westside. We was on there for a couple hours. It was late. And so I had the last little bit of my meal. And let me tell you something, y'all. I don't know if they heard me snoring or what. I don't know. I just know that I got in the perfect position, right? And I don't even think I took the camera. I don't even remember. I just remember I was out. I woke up about 3 o'clock talking about, what am I doing out here? Window open. It was about 65 degrees up in this mug, which is fine, but I wasn't in my bed under the sheets, and, you know, the blanket. I like to get butt naked, get up under there, you know. Man, I figured Westside might be sleeping. You know, he you know, that's my grandpa's brother. He got to, you know. But I'm about to go in here in a couple of minutes. I'm about to go in. So all the books that I have, besides the ones that I purchased, about $742.34. No lie. No lie. So it's about 23 books, other than the 6 that I received and 4 that I'm waiting on. So maybe we'll get together. I don't want to be too radical. I watched the video. Very disturbing. I didn't look at when it was created. Let me see when it was created. Let me see when it happened. Excuse me, not created. When it happened. I don't like seeing disturbing things all the time, nor do I like sharing them. I'm against violence in the narrative or the way it's been laid out or planned out. But I'm not in it for the sake of okay, I had to get the name. Okay. All right, let me pull it up. All right. Former police officer Christopher Skur attends a court hearing Thursday. So that's about 2022, October. That's about 4 years. That's about 8 months ago. On April 4th, 2022, Patrick Loloya, a 26-year-old refugee from the Democratic Republic of Congo, was fatally shot in the back of the head by an officer. A lot of y'all didn't see the video. There is a video. It's disturbing. Let's go to ABC 7 Chicago, because I'm not here to push violence, but I believe in its official content. It's important. I'll paint a picture after the video. Trying to expand it. I don't know if they might have took it. It's right here. Okay. Why is the volume not playing? This is ABC 7. Why isn't the volume not playing? Oh,
being pulled over. Here's some of that video police released. Officer Sherwood
has
turned himself in and will likely be arraigned tomorrow.
I gotta
charged with 1 count of second-degree murder in the death of Patrick Laloya. Laloya was shot in the back of the head during a struggle after a traffic stop in April. Police say he was driving on a revoked license and tried to run away after being pulled over. Here's some of that video police released. Officer Sherwood has turned himself in, will likely be arraigned tomorrow.
Now the video I have, which is disturbing. I think my tablet just shut the group. All right, here we go. Hold on. No, I didn't mean to say it like that. There's the other ones, but I'm gonna show you the one that I have.
Office shoot for nothing. Patrick Lyle.
I really didn't want y'all to see the.
Get back!
He was wrestling with Patrick Lawyer, and he had him down, face down. But instead of using arm bars or the things that they're supposed to be taught, he pulled his gun out, put it in the back of his head, and killed him right there. Now there's something bigger going on.
For nothing, Patrick Lyle.
You have every right to resist unlawful arrests. First of all, it's not law. It's based on policies and procedures they're taught. That's further showing that the education system dumbs people down. Now, I know some friends who were in the army, and it's sad because we should have never been in that country. The CIA and all that, well, the bad ones were over there creating a destabilization for war. People say it's for profit. I keep telling y'all that's the underlying what they put out there. It's bigger than that. It's a perverse nature. And for people to run around high school, miseducated, and to hear that, oh, the towers, they blew planes into them. So they joined the military to go get payback. Payback for what? First of all, it's just the very sons of bitches you're working for that brought the towers down and killed the people. It's the very people in this government that's killing all you right now. This is not our government. I keep telling y'all, and y'all don't want to listen. I got Callie Moore. He does a lot of out of this world fanciful stuff. Now, I like some of the stuff he does, and some of the other stuff he does is crap. And he's sitting there and he's telling me to study biology and this, that, and other one. I told him, what is a black person? There's no such thing, nor a white person. This is what happens when you get niggas who get sensationalized by fucking idiots who follow them. Y'all know who I'm talking about on Instagram, and he had a TikTok. Callie Moore, you know what I'm talking about. Let me break the news for you people that like to eat meat. If you eat meat and you're not eating sugars and processed food, you're gonna live a long time. You gotta get some greens in there though, it's very important. But you're gonna live a long time. Cholesterol is a lie, and all the other bullshit they put out. Beef doesn't cause diabetes. It's the shit that is abnormal since the 1960s that have been fucking people up. If you eat vegetables, you better eat raw fruits and vegetables, not cooked. I'm talking about zucchini, eggplant. I'm talking about it all, cabbage, raw. You can eat both. You're gonna live a long time. But how do you change the effects of what they've done already? You can't do that unless we're all together. I am tired of talking to people who get this aptitude, start believing in all this orange sun shit and all this other stuff and the UFO and all. Yeah, there's vehicles out there, man, they're not new to time. They're just new to people who don't know no better. It boggles my mind, man. I put it all over. I'm going live, and these idiots see it. They can come over here and they can open their mouth. You know why they don't open their mouth with me? They do it right there because they have a platform with a bunch of idiots following them. And I'm not saying that to demean the people. I'm saying that just like I went live and I burnt my family this morning. And the people I grew up with, I laid it on their ass. Everything's funny until it's not funny. And nothing's really funny right now, what's going on. People don't want to pay attention to the simple things. When I told these motherfuckers to leave me alone, it didn't mean literally just me. It meant my fucking people. Now they got that fake faggot ass Pope and all them other goofy sons of bitches. And then they got the ones you don't see because they walk right by you, you don't know who they are. And they have utter disdain based upon their ignorance, their nurturing. I've literally got to a point, though I love my people, I can't stand my people. My people. I literally can't stand them. Anybody watched live last night? Was I snoring at the end? I think I know the camera was off, but the volume was up because I passed out. It was just too late, man. I don't be up that late, man. I just don't be doing that late. I love my brother. He had a good panel, West Side. DJ, everybody, Rhonda was there, everybody. I hope I wasn't snoring, y'all, but I know the internet went out too, so I don't know if we was hit with something. I know I had a half a steak, a shank steak, right? Man, this thing was fab. It tastes more like horseradish, ginger, lime juice, and avocado with some broccoli, small broccoli, right? And so I gobbled that down off the camera. I'm listening to shit. Next thing you know, I gets in the right Roman position, and I remember just waking up that way, wondering why I don't have a crick in my neck. And 3 o'clock in the morning, man, I was like, what am I doing down? Window wide open. I was like, what in the smizzle? The light on, TV, no volume. I'm like, oh my goodness, I just blacked out. And we were having a good time. So my apologies, my kinfolk. But I had a couple of army buddies that killed kids. Now, the kids were armed by ISIS. And then you know how the people would run out and hold the bodies up with just the heads intact, or maybe the lower part of the body intact of these children. And then you wonder why so many veterans take their lives every day, and they do their best to live with it. Look at the Navy SEAL who not too long ago committed suicide. There's been a number. Come on, get on drugs. It's not about just being the best and the strongest operator, and it's illusion. There's still people, and wars are done with the purpose because they're out of order. They're not normal, and it's done with the purpose to create this atmosphere and this environment. You would think if people were so smart who served, that they would really come together, but a lot of them still hold on all the scars and the damages of their rearing, their raising. They're tearing down. And if you don't know something else, you don't know better. So therefore you make the choices that are deliberated and given to you. And when you run with those choices, like right now, look at this stuff with Ukraine and Russia. And I keep seeing all these pale skins as Ukraine, excuse me. Are y'all dumbass racists? And racists are everywhere. But the thing is, how did this war really start? It seems like the people always behind it are the ones who are pushing for it, and they seem to always work together with everybody else, unbeknownst. I've seen quite a few videos. Ronald will tell you that I've posted a couple in our chat. I won't post them all because it can be very disturbing to a mind that hasn't culminated its truth of self. The video when I watched the Mexican cartel motherfucker butcher up the little baby. It wasn't the only one. How they took an innocent girl who was scared for her life, and how they butchered her up, made her butt naked, and carved her up like a lamb. It's you got to look at the minds behind it. Now look at the young little teenager. I think he was 16 years old, and the drug crazed cartel member cuts into his side, right through his bones, and pulls on his lung and pulls a piece with his hand and eats it. Y'all don't get it. And these people worship these little fake little religions. Y'all really, really don't get it. And I'm telling y'all, I'm giving you choices. And yet you stay right where you at as if it's going to blow over. It's not going to blow over. And y'all continue. It's warm lemon and ginger. Somebody's wondering, it's not tea. You have to change, people. Rondo, anytime you want to come up, man, just hang out and chill out, man. Bring the wife, whatever, man. Anytime y'all want to come up, just go out to the range, have a good time, laugh and joke, sit down and watch some movies or whatever, talk about some real things. All are welcome, man. They're always talking about these mass shootings, and they want to take your guns so bad. You have a very wicked, evil generations in these state and federal governments, and the executive and the witch-call branch, and all of them are very wicked. Now, there's some good people there, but what part do they play? Sometimes you can get caught up in your own righteousness that you forget the deplorable state to which you've acquiesced to in some form or another. I just want to see my people left the fuck alone for the first time in a long time. I want to see them left alone. And sometimes things have to be spilled, and there's just no way around it. The only issue is they've made y'all so lazy and so dumb, and you really think you're warriors. You all think you're warriors. No, warriors are very a term I don't have no respect for. I keep telling you need to be the light. Nah, you don't have to be violent. You don't have to have rage and anger. Those things are there. They've always been there since order was cut out of the frame of origin. You don't have to tap into that. You're supposed to know it, not displace it. You know it, but you don't have to commemorate it. You know, we commemorate fake holidays and fake weekends and fake time and fake food, and we commemorate all these fake things and fake communicate. I have people when I literally tell them it's not a good morning. There's nothing good about this mourning situation. We are in deep mourning, and there's nothing good about it. And they can't get it through their conditioned brains, what I'm saying. What's coming through the vibration is disturbing. It is not balancing. It's not healthy or sweet to the palate. And yet, the people in their ignorance will hold on as if it's an appetite that requires to be satiated, but not with good things. Never start something you can't finish. Never embark on something and it feels right, and then all of a sudden you make it wrong or feel bad, or you become slothful. You hold on to that which you've committed yourself to. You allow yourself to relegate yourself to something that is beyond trifling, that is uplifting. Beyond trifling, that is uplifting. Beyond trifling, that is uplifting. And allow yourself to illuminate for once in this little world, this little cornerstone they've chiseled out. We created all of this America. We built it, they destroyed it. Who would build to destroy? What is so complicated? Why must you hold on to a blackness because they gave it to you? Why must you hold on to a lie? Because you don't know the truth? How about in both times you just deny with irresponsibility, therefore a lack of being responsible, and therefore you compel yourself because they've compelled you to lie, further entrenching yourself in that lie. I still watch all these so-called fucking podcasters, the white guy and the black man, and they sound so stupid now. It's that I can't even, my silicon, my taste buds, there's no taste there for them. I think the COVID is just purely people. The spike protein, the spike in stupidity, the protein of who their existence is. Not even the carbon manifestation of their truth. But the perversion, everything is upside down, inverted, backwards and reverse. What is so hard and so complicated in understanding that? So instead of having an understanding, because it riles what you know, which is a lack of everything, you choose to remain complicit in your stupidity, as if it's some divinity, huh? I would like to see people define divinity. Define lack of, define stupidity. I want to know, what is satiation? Tell me. These are simple words. And why must you hold on to it? Now, I know that they're hiding this topic because I know it gets around, it's new. And everybody wants to see whenever that pops up. I already saw it when I looked at my tab when I first went live, and I saw it right there, the second or third, as far as things you can watch. Problem is, I'm getting more views, so they gotta lie. That's all they know how to do. See, let me tell you what cowards do. And you should know, because you and I were both cowards at one time. Cowards don't like anything that's going to change the diorama of their origami. They don't like nothing that's going to change the diorama of their origami. Their little folded, pristine little paper trick. Their quail, their dove, their little dragon, their boat. But you throw water on it, water of truth, and it all comes unraveled. So they gotta hide. They gotta be a little lap dog. Some people actually like being little lap dogs. You ever see those people being led around with a leash and all that damn latex, the ass out, being spanked? We say it's MS and sadism and all that. No, it's just stupidity. It is a weak individual, a deplorable thing, a subject, an entity not of itself. Practical upon what? To satiate what? A hunger that can never be fulfilled. None of y'all have ever seen any of this stuff in real life, have you? A lot of you wouldn't know what to do. Some of you would stand there and piss and poo your pants. Be stuck in fear. Not knowing that that's really energy that you have not been nurtured to how to embrace and harness. I remember growing up being beat and said, men don't cry. Shit. We cry like a motherfucker. And it's a healthy cry because we're in mourning. We're in terrible, sick fucking times. But sometimes, a lot of times, you have to put away childish things. And you have to man the fuck up. And sometimes in manning the fuck up to correct some things, you're going to have to do some things. You're going to have to say, oh, well, fuck, it was coming here and I waited too goddamn long, so I got to do what I got to do. A lot of y'all right now are being obedient slackers of slaves. So therefore now you're the slave. Obedient slackers of slaves. So now you are the slave. Don't you ever tell me you're free. I don't want to hear from not one of you motherfuckers that you are free, because that's a lie. You are not free. I'm not giving an energy. I'm just telling a fucking truth. Not one of you black, white motherfuckers are free. I always say to myself whenever I'm going to read, I want to make sure that the people aren't complex. I want to make sure that they don't believe in everything that I'm reading. I would like for you, there's a want, more of a need, fuck a want, for you to look at the small little details and then know where you're at. And I know some of you are getting it, because some of y'all, man, are pulling up books and information. It's phenomenal. It's a beautiful thing. It's a flower that hasn't budded. Well, it's a flower that's budded, but hasn't really fully blossomed. When I told you you're Tartarian of the Republic, I meant that. You're the autochthonous, the aborigine of this land, to which built these great buildings they've destroyed. You know, when you love everybody and you know everybody around the world, you don't expect to be sacked and war brought to your doorstep. Even though they called us off, we fought back. Oh, we fought back, and they got to see some things. Their thing was to acquire that and fight as long as they can to get rid of those who are incredible. Here I'm telling you, it's within you, but you're not trained up. You haven't been nurtured up. You're running around in the facsimile of this machine, okay? Because that's all it is right now. It's not the living, breathing source that it's supposed to be. Jah. Stop eating bread. Unless you and I make it together. Stop eating their grains. Grains are not bad for you. That's a new hype. There's a balance to everything. The majority would do better just eating 1, maybe 2 meals a day. Raw fruits and vegetables in the morning. A big old juicy 8 ounce steak. Leave the chicken alone. That's the worst piece of meat. If you're going to eat pork, get your pork chop, get your pork loin. Stop believing in the religious dichotomy of perversions. They all have worms. They've all been shot up with something. Wild boar, I prefer. The problem is people have got caught up in this fictional blackness and this obscure. I know so many people who lived over 100 years old that ate every goddamn thing you can look at. Not the shit they have here now. They were able to walk in Jersey and Georgia and pick blueberries and black currants and raspberries and nigga toes off the ground and off the fence and the tree. Just eat like snack on real shit, not sprayed with fucking chemicals. If there are underground forests, and there are quite a few. And all of them places with those big trees and everything, that ecosystem, the animals that live down there, not up here. Where do you think these motherfuckers are getting their fruits and their vegetables and their meat from? You think they're eating the same shit they putting in these stores? Huh? The sadistic shit that they do. And here they have so many of them. They make everything perverse. And then we're fighting back, everybody. I'm not surprised that the ones who I grew up with, who's sitting there running, flying a rainbow flag and all this other stuff, talking about they're good Christians and they go on to Baptist, what you call it, and they got to sing this weekend. And look, we got to go to a meeting at Masonic Hall Lodge, whatever the fuck, and we're gonna have a fish fry this weekend. We're going out fishing, and it's just more tiresome bullshit that shows how pungent the odor is of these individuals, how sickly and demented in their mind they are. That's where the division happens. That's where the infighting becomes increasingly sustainable, sadly, unavoidable. Because you have those who actually see and those who are blinded by their own sight. I have to choose my words wisely, y'all. It's deplorable. I'd rather see everybody practicing Hebraicism, living it, not walking around standing on the fucking corner like a retard trying to prove something because you're all discombobulated and angered, and that's not going to solve shit. The motherfuckers do all that with kung fu shit on and looking like nigga, if you're gonna do something, go do it. And standing out there talking about what we're gonna do from the Bible and the King James, I'll shut the fuck up, you dumbasses. This is to hold people accountable. A bunch of punks. Then handing out more and more leaflets. Come and join the FOI and all this other bullshit. For what? Bunch of bullshit. To gain the knowledge that most people should be able to see and be able to express and discuss right now. Everything's right in front of everybody. They're openly doing dumb shit. More children are committing suicide than you can even fucking imagine. Their confusion, something is driving them. And none of you are doing a goddamn thing to make for change. What would I expect from a bunch of greedy motherfuckers? Selfish motherfuckers. It's always a test, y'all. Anybody from Facebook or Instagram tell you, James tests everybody, he even lets them know. I test every fucking body. Everybody. When I was in Arcadia, and everybody thought I was all high or something, then I had to let them have it because they were acting a little too fucking weird. I had to stop the bullshit. Check the nonsense. I had to stop it real quick. It was all love, never no hate. Because motherfuckers really don't know me. I let everybody get to see a little bit, and then I watch and see if they're like everybody else. That's what I do. And I do it to everybody. And I might do it 20 or 30 fucking times. Maybe 100. See if you lack fortitude or if you got it. Because everybody's got a fucking condition. The thing is, you got to come out of that motherfucker on your own. You got to come out of that motherfucking condition on your motherfucking own. You don't have to believe me. I'm not here to make you believe shit. I'm here to tell you to open your eyes and look. See things. See things the way they need or should be seen. I'm going to do that podcast this afternoon. A little early, at least I know Westside will be out. We're going to talk about politics. We're going to talk about politics. And I'm not well versed in politics. I don't respect it. I'm going to talk about old world truths compared to new world lies that some people in their fake disposition and their fake, I have to say it's fake, in their fake world they live in. They don't know the order or its origin because everything has been changed. Everything. Hell, shit's being changed right before your eyes right now. And the distractions are still all over the place. Agents of Chaos. You know, there's a book called Agents of Chaos. It's in there. $743 is what that's a lot. Let me about Agents of Chaos. Let me see if I can pull it up. I figure I know Snoop could pull it up pretty quick. Let me see what it's on. Amazon. Yeah. Where's the, okay. All right, let me see if the Ages of Chaos, part 1. But now, we don't want to do the Star Wars shit. There's a book. See, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, Ages of Chaos. Thomas King's Forcade, High Times, and the Paranoid End of the 1970s. And then you get the one by Norman Spaniard, which is the one that I actually have in my, the other one I was looking at, the hardcover is $25. But the thing is, it's in my cart. The thing is, most people, you know, we have this weird way of looking at shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pull it up, and I gotta go to the cart. Let me go to my cart. I just look in there. All right, 2502. This is. Let me see if I can pull up the Iron Dream. He's the award-winning author of the Iron Dream, Norman Spaniard. Ages of Chaos. Now the other one I want to get is more in tune with the shit we see. Excuse my language. Where's that? I ate right before I came on, so I'm pretty. A Greg O'Brien novel. Now the X-Files one and the Greg O'Brien novel are the two that I want to get. Why? Because there's always something within the what you call it, that, and this is only $7-some. I might buy this today, you guys. I would just like to read a little drama to you guys. My Mark Stephen O'Neill, a Greg O'Brien novel. Like, I like reading sometimes some dramas. I have a bunch of Louis L'Amour and all that kind of stuff. I ordered a couple more books of Mark Twain. Phenomenal. I was surprised. Thank you, Snoop, because I would have never thought of it, even though we had to read those stuff back in middle school and all that kind of stuff. So let me go ahead and order this right now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, you can sit here and read the little, what you call it, if you want. You can pull it up on Amazon and you can read it. And all the other books that he has put out, Mr. Stephen O'Neill. So we're gonna go ahead and order that motherfucker right there. I like, because you know, it's a lot of times when we read stuff like this, or when I do, the similarities of things you've seen, it doesn't mean, first we have to get in control when you read. You know, you ever watch people watch a movie? You're sitting there with your girlfriend or your boyfriend, right? And for the women, and you watch a movie, and then she starts, what? Do you be doing that? They'd be like, hold on, we're watching a movie. We allow our lives to emulate the movies, which shouldn't happen, because the movies are a drama-built series based off of some real-world events, when not the chaos. We shouldn't be living that. You're supposed to be able to sit there and enjoy the movie and go, whoo, child. You know what I'm saying? Never, if you have to direct it at one another, that means there's no real love. I say most relationships aren't really based on truth of love, what love is. It is based on commonalities, what can be got out of it, I'm just here for the moment, you know, kind of stuff like that. Me, I get the fuck up and leave. No, motherfucker, I'm out of here. Fuck, man, all that bullshit. And that's the religion, man, fuck, bye. Because that shit's a curse, nigga, I'm gone. We can chat. I don't hate you. Now I'll talk some shit about your goofy ass if you don't know how to behave yourself. Whether it reverberates, it doesn't matter to me. So, I know some of y'all have been there. You know what I'm saying? What's that, Snoop? $13? Oh, thrift books. Yeah. This one right here is how much was this one? Fuck. Excuse me. $7.95. Well, the O'Brien novel. I like novels. I really do. Now the other Agent of Chaos, the other one, that's 25 something. So that's the thrift bookstore one. I'll look at that, because I have the what you call it on here. I'll just pull it up. But right now I'm sitting at a subtotal of $775.31. And you know, it is what it is. We'll get there. should have been with Guns and Gadgets last night. That motherfucker cleared 10,000, and they went off after 10 hours. Came back on for another, I forget how many hours, and them motherfuckers kept just sending $90, $100. I was like, God damn! And that's where they get 40% on the super chat, and that's not even talking about the motherfucker sending to his Cash App, or what he's going to get paid having 111,000 motherfuckers look, you know, in a 20-hour period. Like, holy shit, you know. But my thing is, like, I'm not here to stir the pot of YouTube's little homos or whatever. I don't care. My thing is to reach out to you guys. I have a story to tell. And for the moment, I just got to continue to do what I'm doing. And I'm going to read. I'm going to come on here, I said, and just start reading. I'm going to set everything up. You're going to see the book little things. Going to have a time, meaning reading time. Come on. Get past 30 seconds and get right into the read. Shut it down. Get some shout outs. Share some love. And get the fuck off. That's where it's coming to. I just would like to see some more people snap about their little dysfunction. You know, people come in here and they're watching, they think they know something, they're in their feelings and shit, you know. And nothing's ever gonna get solved. Nothing's ever gonna get fixed by them. You know what I'm saying? Yes, YouTube. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into that. They do what they gotta do. I don't care. You know what I'm saying, hun? I hope me and y'all had a good thing on the little trip there. It's pretty awesome. I love that. But I just want to see people snap up out of it. That's a want. It's a need too, but it's a want, and I feel strong for it. And I know I'm not supposed to, because I know it's a few. And I know it's only going to be a few. But damn, this is not right. Something's not right. Something's not right. Something's going on. It's like I can smell it or sense it. You know what I'm saying? It's really weird. But anyway, I appreciate you guys taking the time. I'm gonna shut down. We're gonna start off with the Anunnaki. That book is so damn good. All the books I have, I just want to keep. Whenever I read stuff, I just want to give little bits of this, that, and the other to keep the mind enticed, to keep it watered. You know what I'm saying? Reptilians in the History of Humankind. Remember, I read a little part. I just want to keep jumping around in these few books while we're reading the other ones to finish off. Oh, fuck. Some of the shit in, man, listen here, man. Some of the stuff I've highlighted and circled, man, let me tell you something. I'm not going to say what's fact or not. What I'm going to say, what is fiction. Fiction is the world we live in right now. So this old engine's telling you we're living in fiction right the fuck now. And hey, hombre French, let me see. Hey, the Chief Dog Bull, what's going on? Snoo, you know I already got you. Rondo, what's going on, beloved? El Dragon Amura Khan, what's cracking? Yeah. Osamal, what's going on, man? Oklahoma. Yeah, hold on. At the 9/11 world right now, but trip was canceled. Thank goodness. Yeah, I don't want to go to that bullshit. The fucking government, they did that shit. What's going on? Good day, brother. Number love, family. Number love. Keep your heads on a swivel. Definitely. You got that right. I'm glad you didn't go, honey. Media don't need to see that shit. That's how we condition them. You know, field trip canceled. Good. I didn't hear no snoring. I was hoping it was something else. Oh, okay, good. You didn't hear me? Oh, I don't know how much longer y'all was on there, man. You did. Westside was like red. Oh, Snoop, be quiet. No, you didn't. No, okay. No, for real, ground. Hey, man, I appreciate you, El Dragon. What's going on, fam? Like I said, hello, all my people. Everybody's sharing good information, but sometimes we have to remember what's good for the goose isn't good for the gander. We have to stop what they've created. You know, we have to destroy it totally. We have to let it go. You know, I appreciate that, Snoo. I'm gonna look at those once it loads up. Yeah, I'm gonna check both of those out. The thrift books, y'all can check it out too, people. Two different books. Click on the links. Okay, cool. Yeah, they lying, huh? Son. Yeah, no, I know, man. I know. You gotta be careful out there, but definitely, hun. What's going on? Salute. What's going on, DJ? What's going on, brother? Hot evil energy, yes. And you see what's going on there. It's a cesspool from that damn Baal that used to marry to Ishtar. You know, people just don't know. Ishtar had Baal, Baal, Ishtar, Easter, and a few other names had Baal. Now you see that motherfucking bull. Everybody want to run and touch on it down there at the stock exchange and shit. I used to go down there and spit on the motherfucker every day. I sure did. People looking at me like I was crazy. But you know, I was a big motherfucker, and I looked like I was wanted. I always look like I wanted to punch somebody in their damn face. I'm the French. Peace to you, beloved. We got an evil in, yeah. When I was a guardian angel, right, and we suited up, we carried ourselves in a way, and you better believe I moved with some violent people. They wanted to really get in fights all the time, and it was not who we were. So a lot of times we had to wean people out. But when we was over there protecting all them gay folks and them little trannies or whatever you want to call it, over there by the pier, by the waterfront. Y'all know what I'm talking about, Manhattan, right? And you know the guys coming out of prison would rape the little Spanish, especially the Spanish little motherfuckers. You know, 18, 19, got the boobies and all that, the little booty shots. They look like girls, man. But unless you know what your shoulder and you know what the throat, and they did the hair up and the makeup and the little squirrely shit. And them motherfucking dudes take them back there off by the end of the thing with a big park, and they be out there in the bushes. They just take that asshole, just take it. They just go run right up into him, get a quick busting nut, and the little motherfucking she come running out of there. Motherfucker, well, you know, talking fast, because they ain't really hurt him, you know. And they come out, motherfucker just gonna take the ass. We could have, they ain't even buying it. Motherfucker coming out there smiling, hell big, goofy looking from Brooklyn. Yeah, but you know you loved it, right? We had to go and zip tie this motherfucker, you know, crack him in the head sometimes. And then they be right there with us. You know, they won't put their hand on us like, oh, get him. That's right. Motherfucker, you just can't take the pussy. And we be like, oh, man, I protect motherfuckers. But there's times when you sit there going, all right, what the fuck am I protecting? That was some crazy times. So whenever a fire broke out, we was like, whoa, it'd be like 50 of us running to the fire to block the streets. We always had everywhere before the police and the fucking fire department. So we run over there, manholes are blowing up out the fucking ground, running in, me and three guys running up in the building, knocking on doors. We're getting people the fuck up out of there. I think it was the first time I ripped my red jacket, right? Tore my t-shirt because I got caught up on this little thing where the fucking rail used to be that tore the fuck off. So we're getting everybody out, smoke everywhere. And all the little hemshees are standing on the corner going, them some crazy motherfuckers. Then the fire department come, we get a couple police officers we respect, and we let them know what we've done, and they go ahead and set everything up. But the world is so conflagged, it's not a good bitter taste, you know what I'm saying? I went hard this morning because I wanted to give a little shock therapy. And I know they're going to come and look. And they're going to be lazy and with excuses and everything else. Now, there's some who get it, and I appreciate them. My brother Charles Carver, there was quite a few. They know who they are. And they don't even fuck with people back home because they can't believe people are that stuck. It's not hate. Man, I don't hate my people back home, man. There ain't no way in the world. I'd be like, look, man, that's what that motherfucker believe. That's what he's joined. I got to fight with the niggas. I got to fight beside them. I don't give a fuck. And that's just the reality of who I am. Though I detest the measure of their stupidity, I don't hate my peoples. Even my big bro, Quentin McDonald's come around, man, and he knows a lot of stuff too. He looked like a big old Mayan motherfucker. Yes, Quentin McDonald, Cincinnati Colts. Which Car Recycling. He's a good brother. He preaches. He's a Lion's Den. He's Hebrew. He knows his reality. But he still has a lot to learn. You know what I'm saying? Charles, he could run when we was running track. That was one of the fastest niggas I know. Charles Coburn. Shit. His son, hey, look. But yeah, we grew up with some me, Snoo, Big Jers. He's a phenomenal motherfucker. If he come up in here, hey man, you want to talk about some historians? You want to talk about the shit I miss Ali Green, I miss Lee, I miss all the guys who probably would have went to the NFL that died too soon. Ricky, I miss them all. I miss so many of my brothers. Randy Key committed suicide after he murdered his ex-girlfriend. That dope had him fucked up. A lot of our people, man, were great fucking people, y'all. I'm talking about musically inclined. I'm talking about fucking, and they didn't even know why they had the talents they had, nor their real history. A lot of them always heard me talk about Tartaria and drawing, and he's like, man, you just crazy nigga. And you just an old mad ass Indian. That's what that John Franciosi, the Italian nigga who used to hang with all of us. You just an old angry ass, young ass Indian. You just need to shut your mouth, So I was doing karate kicks all over people's heads, and then he chilled out with the mini bikes and shit. John Franciosi, him and Branch, building the race cars and stuff. Always up. We was always up behind Calabrese, smoking some weed, drinking some Wild Irish Rose, getting them badass meatball parmesan. Then you had the other one up on the corner, hitting the swimming pool. Chief, when he had to hit that motherfucker with the hatchet. Daniel's brother, Chief, may he rest in peace. I miss him. That was my big Chief, was his name. Green-eyed motherfucker. We grew up so much, all of us first generation born up north. All of us. All of us from the Louisianas, the Mississippi, the Carolinas, the Floridas, the Everglades. All of us from down there, the Everglades. We're all from that. So all of us from down there, Georgia, even from Arkansas and places like that. If you want to go Midwest and shit like that, something was going on where everybody migrated up there to Jersey and New York. After the Reconstruction period, during Vietnam, right before Vietnam, excuse me, knowing a new war was coming, and the burden was for us to be grown not on the soil that we were supposed to be born on. Maybe things would have turned out different or worse. The pork and beans, you know what I'm saying? And again, all we did was go up north and we recreated and we created. When I told people crip walking and breakdancing wasn't new, they was like, what are you talking about? I was telling back in the 90s, oh, trust me, this shit ain't new, boy. I like to search out microfiche and old black and white 88, you know what I'm saying? 8mm films, excuse me. And I would just watch them, go into a little library, go in a little room that you can put your little 8mm rounds and just watch all these movies. And I like dance and music, so I was amazed at what I saw from the 1950s and 40s. I'm like, oh, we really ain't recreating. We're just recreating it a little different, doing some things a little different, dynamically different. But we were the last generation. And I think that's why we got a certain kind of fucking inoculation. They don't want us to be around that long. Do they know what we're capable of? I'm attempting to reach out and have y'all become capable of that yourselves. There's going to be a fight, and you got to be ready for the fight, because not everybody's going to go to sleep forever on that night or that day. Many doors will be kicked in. Y'all got to be ready. That's speculation. That's speculative. I just wish y'all would all get up from where you're at. Come on. I really do. A woman used to say to a man, we gotta go. He'd be like, well, let's pack up, baby. We'll be going. Well, you let me know. But we gotta get up out of here. All right, mama. Let me get in touch with Johnny and them. And they get the fuck gone. They knew the importance of it. We have become so lazy. So slothful. Let me stop, because I'll start talking about some other things that I can hold off for. All right? Get the fuck up off here. I appreciate everybody coming in. I love you all. Carrie, that was my brother. I told a story about, you know, it's crazy out there. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah. Yes, we could. Better than Dre and all those damn clowns. I know that's right. I know that's right. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off, guys. I appreciate everybody coming in. We'll come back in a couple hours. We're gonna read. We're gonna start off, like I said, that this book is so freaking good, and it's not that I have a whole bunch of books of Anunnaki and shit, but I have other displacements of things that kind of explain things to which most people believe in the lies written, but these be lies before the lies. The answer's within all of us, but I can't pull them all out. I gotta have you be able to see for yourself. All right. In the back of the class, hey, bro, you do your thing, family. Hey, Shakira, it's all right. Yeah. No, it's still there. It's just that sometimes we think we got to find the right button. No, I'm telling y'all straight up, stop being fucking lazy. I need y'all to get your asses up out of hot. And I usually say, fuck those that don't want to follow. No, you don't have to say that. You don't have to beg them either. You make it known, and then by how you move is how things change. You dig what I'm saying? How you move is how things change. I mean, I can wolf out if I want, but then what would that look like? Yeah, be surprised. Anyway, we're gonna take a little breather. I got some fun in it to do. See y'all here in a couple hours. Love you guys.